Residents at the Balboa Peninsula in Newport Beach are left reeling this morning after high tide and high surf caused massive flooding in their community. CBS 2's Joy Benedict is live in Newport with a look at the mess left behind. Good morning, Joy.
Good morning, Amy. Yeah, we are live right now on Balboa Peninsula, and you can see the mess that's left behind after this high tide that came through here last night, flooding the area and leaving quite a bit of sand over here behind. It's not clear exactly how bad the businesses are on the inside, as many of them have not opened yet, but you can tell by the street that the high tide certainly did a lot of damage when it comes to the sand. Take a look at this video from last night as the waves washed ashore at about 8:30 in the evening. That's when we are told the tide peaked at about 6.5 feet. Ocean waves crashed over the sand at the Balboa Pier in Newport Beach and into parking lots and streets, even destroying a sailboat due to the dangerous combination of the high tide and high surf that was there. Now, the National Weather Service has issued a high surf advisory through noon on Monday, warning that the waves and surf of 5 to 7 feet with sets of 8 feet were likely. Of course, witnesses say they could hear the waves crashing over the beach for several minutes.
It hasn't done this for probably about 30 years. So this is very unusual that we have it come off the ocean.
It was a torrent that came through. It was about 2 feet deep. And when I was here about an hour ago, there was huge lakes out on the sand from the big waves. And eventually one of those lakes came all the way to the sidewalk, and now it's rushing out.
And of course, this is the video that I was telling you about the boat itself. You can see that it had washed ashore about that same time. We're told it was then eventually battered into pieces. We were told that everyone was able to get off that boat. There were also reports that a lifeguard was hospitalized for injuries while trying to rescue 2 teens out near the Balboa Pier. Now, unfortunately, we are told that that high tide is going to be just as high today, this evening, also around that same time, around 8:30 or 9, but certainly back out here live in Newport Beach. There's a lot of cleanup to do today, and of course a lot of concern about what this means for the rest of this holiday weekend. Amy?